The new all-Mercedes, and it's the C-Class. Even more than the E-Class, which often has a bit of its own distinct design flavor. Remember the quad headlight era of the 1990s? The compact C has long been a shrunken-down version of the range-topping S-Class in looks and vibe. So, with an all-new C-Class hitting the streets this spring for the 2023 model year, we took it for a spin in upstate New York to see if it still manages to serve up S-Class vibes at a Ford Mustang GT price. The things that generally make a Mercedes-Benz special: elegant design, a supple ride, solid construction, loads of technology, etc. The C-Class is certainly built to a price point in a way the more expensive E and S aren't. The doors feels a bit less substantial, the trim a bit cheaper in places. Still, it exudes the sort of Germanic stolidity and substance that has long characterized the brand's cars. For another, it's likely going to be one of the last all-new Mercedes products to launch with gasoline power under the hood. Starting in 2025, every all-new car with a 3-pointed star will be electric, according to the brand's current plan. Given the brand's usual refresh cadence, that means that, after this new C-Class, we'll likely see one more new E-Class, a new batch of GLC/GLE/GLS SUVs, and then, nothing but EVs from here until the sun goes dark. As with the exterior, it's very much like the S-Class. The details may differ, but the key points of the inside you observe at first glance and spend the most time interacting with: the gorgeous reconfigurable all-digital instrument panel, the giant 11.9-inch tablet-style infotainment touchscreen, the occasionally frustrating but generally handy touchpads on the steering wheel, are all ported over from the bigger Benz. Work your way up the simplified options list. Instead of picking everything a la carte, buyers now choose from premium, exclusive or pinnacle trims, then from a smattering of other picks, and even more high-end features filter in. Once you reach exclusive, you score the same sort of elegant multi-tone LED mood lighting found in fancier Benzes. Opt for the top pinnacle trim, for example, and there's a widescreen full-color head-up display that packs nearly as much information as Iron Man's HUD. Once you adjust the driver's seat through its myriad moves to find the ideal arrangement, it's a delightful place to knock off a few hours of driving. The tech-laden interior in the new C-Class is great, and onto that the C43 gets some traditional AMG touches. The steering wheel has a thick, contoured rim and 4 horizontal spokes covered in capacitive buttons. It looks to be a bit of an ergonomic nightmare. But the buttons, though small, are always out of the way during spirited driving, and the steering wheel is well-shaped and proved easy to hold over long distances. The steering wheel also features 2 dials for various performance settings as well as switching between drive modes. More settings are just about the last thing the already complex interior of the C43 needs, but we do appreciate the amount of individual control you have and the ability to save your favorite combination. Incidentally, those settings can also be accessed through the AMG button just below the impressive touchscreen. It takes time to really understand not only what you're looking at but also how to configure it to your liking. It can be overwhelming at first, but the intelligence and architecture of the system make it tameable for all but the most reluctant driver. Other AMG design cues abound. From contrasting stitching and red seatbelts to copious use of faux suede, the C43 looks just sporty enough without being too over the top. Our test car's optional AMG performance seats were heavily bolstered and featured new cutouts, which appear to serve no other purpose than to look kind of cool and save a bit of weight in the process. Overall, this is peak modern sports sedan.